Hi everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. We've got a loose action figure collection in. I've bought a few pieces. This is the first part of it, which is all G.I. Joe. The second part, which will be in a separate video, that'll be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So some fun stuff going on. If you get a chance, click like, hit subscribe, let me know you're watching. You know what, leave some questions or comments if you want. I'll answer them if I can. And I'm just going to sweep here, try and do some type of panoramic thing. I don't know. You know, my camera work is not the best. This is 100% a scratch and dent lot. And the problem with loose action figure collections, and I love action figures loose, in the box, mint on card, it doesn't really matter. A ton of time and effort to sort through this stuff. Just a warning, so if you have a loose collection, and I know a lot of folks, and you should, you go on eBay, you say, wow, this piece is selling for this piece is selling for that. The problem is when you got a collection like this that is very dirty and is missing pieces, broken pieces, whatever pieces, the time to bring it to market is really extensive. This is going to be a really semi-long-term project. And, you know, I'm not going to go through these, but, you know, this came with it, and you know, obviously some of these are going to go to some of these and some aren't, and you got to sit down and you got to research who gets what, you know, for the weapons and the missiles and the bits and pieces that are messing around in there. And you have to clean it. So, you know, this is black, of course, so it shows up, but you can see right here, you know, everything's got this coat of dirt all over it, and it just, you know, all the nooks, the crannies and stuff, just takes forever to do something like that. So, you know, I guess don't go in expecting to have you know, the prices you're seeing on eBay, especially if you're not looking at sold prices. If you're just looking at list prices, that's a whole different deal right there too. So that's it. That's my sermon on that. So let's go through. I'm just going to go through some of these figures one by one. Condition on these, for the most part, is pretty good. Got some loose joints, which is not unusual on the vintage pieces. I didn't see too many cracks. Like in the elbow up there, you can get cracks through there where the rivets at and things. The knees and legs kind of flop. And most of these are not like that. Most of these are pretty solid. They are dirty. They need to be carefully wiped down. Here's one. You can see him just flopping around. So there's one that's pretty worn out. And here's the difference. You can see he's not, you know, the legs and joints and everything are still tight on that one. And that does make some difference, but when they're loose, you know, you just kind of expect that stuff to be flat out honest with you. It's just so common. And they are repairable. You know, you can look it up. You can buy the tool to take the there, I don't know if you can see all the way down, take that little screw out of the back and take them apart. So there are repair parts. They're not really super hard to fix. I do not, as a general rule, fix any of them. I just do not have time, you know, to go do that. Some of these pieces are pretty good. Most of them aren't. You know, they're pretty the run-of-the-mill, pretty common figures. I think there's a few pilots and drivers in here that are usually a little better. He's a little floppy, a little loose there. But to sit down and go through and just sort through all the oh, there's a bitter piece there. I'm going to throw them back in that box. But to sit down and go through and just dump out the contents of those boxes and you know, try and match up all the weapons and backpacks and things. Oh, he's got there we go. Trying to get that those arms are kind of spread out and they catch, and then that's when things get cracked and broken. They'll catch on something and bend the wrong way, and that'll be the end of that. And you can see on that one's got some more wear on it, some paint coming off, some soiling on it. And generally the Cobra bad guys, actually, I have a lot more interest in the Cobra stuff than the Joe stuff. It's been explained to me, so I'm not a big collector of action figures. I do like them, and I watched the G.I. Joe cartoon, absolutely. But it was explained to me that when a lot of these guys that are my age were kids, their parents, didn't buy them the Cobra stuff; they bought them the good guy stuff. So a lot of collectors or kids back in the day didn't get a lot of Cobra stuff for action figures and toys, and they do tend to sell. That was pretty bad there. There we go. He really had it rough. So they really do sell better though. Anything with the Cobra logo, and of course here I'm missing the waist on this one. It's hopefully in a box somewhere. The pieces, bits and pieces, actually aren't too bad a shape condition wise. If I can find the waist, here's one with all. Get it out here without dropping it. So there's the waist piece. Here's the legs. There's like a rubber band quad ring kind of thing goes in there and holds it all together, keep it from flopping around. That type of deal. So they'd still sell. They're still not a bad. There's a. I think that. Well, I don't know which ones that's to. I'll have to look that up on that. So I've got about 30 action figures that aren't broken, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are, and I'm sure I'll find some more pieces. So I'm going to go through some of the toys here. Most of these are incomplete, or they got to match up with something. So let's see, that's a Cobra set. I don't even know what this is. I hate to say that because I don't think I've had this piece before. And here I can reach them because everything's ready to go. Whoops. Go avalanche on it. Here's another one. These are Cobra. Oh, there's a little plastic army man in there. And as you can see, they're just going to take some time to go through. I do have some canopies. I got a lot of missiles. So hopefully at least a few of these will be complete. My son Cam, you might know him as Cubbawabi, the Grandview varsity esports player. He's got class actually here. He should be leaving any minute, and he's going to come back and help me clean these up and put these all together to find out what we got for complete stuff and that type of thing. So that's really nice when you've got somebody that can sit down and take the time to help you do that. And that there, you can just see right there. Oh, what's in that one? I hear something rattling. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Micro Machines, I think. I did find a box that's got Micro Machine, or it used to be Micro Machine bits and pieces in there. This is always one of my favorite ones. Came with the split in half, kind of had the snake thing. Now you can tell that's broken. Those just snapped right off. So again, even if you clean it up, you got to find the right piece and then repair it, and then hope it holds. So it's for display purposes only, at that point, because it's just not going to be durable enough for anything else. And quite a few Cobra vehicles in this batch, which is kind of fun. I don't usually get that many. And right now I think I've got more quite a bit more Cobra vehicles than I've got G.I. Joe. Let me get this here without trying not to drop it. We'll see what happens. Is this? I was gonna look. Nope, this isn't broke. Sometimes where those tie together, they snap off. The little tabs do. This one's okay. I am not gonna try and put it together now though, and then break it break it during my demo video. Boy, that'd be disastrous. It'd be really funny though. Here's another neat piece. I've had quite a few of these. They do sell. What in the world is rattling? Oh, it's a leg. Leather. Oh, I don't know what's all in here. I've found everything in here from change to, you know, plastic pieces to dead mice and bugs to just about you name it. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a G.I. Joe piece. I'm going to set him aside there. That might go with something else. Get the door back on. There we go. Trying not to cause too big of an avalanche. This, I believe, is a Micro Machines playset of some sort, but I'm not 100% sure on that. 1992 Louis Galoob, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that's partly part of what those little doodads, legs and pieces went through. And I do have a box. I'm not going to go through it, but it's got a bunch of little Micro Machines stuff in there. So I don't know, maybe I'll try and put that together. I gotta tell you, I do not have good luck in the box or otherwise selling Micro Machines, which I don't understand that, to be honest with you. It's pretty cool stuff. Blade's actually not too bad on that one. Here's another little piece. I know it's not G.I. Joe, some type of, oh, I was gonna say, oh, little green army man. Some type of landing craft. You can see the scale isn't right for G.I. Joe. So I don't know, maybe another Micro Machines vehicle. My 2 cents there on that. So just a lot of work ahead. This is December 4th today, and I don't think I'm going to have, oh, that's interesting. I don't think I'm going to have anything. Is that Thundercats? I don't know what that is. I'll have to do some research on that. 1986 LEG Malaysia. Huh. I'll figure that out later. I lost my whole train of thought now. I saw that figure and today's December 4th, and I'm probably not going to have any of this ready for my show. I've got the show, Merle Hay Mall in Des Moines, QuadCon Christmas show, 16th, 17th of this year, 2023. I'm going to try and have some of this together. You know, I just don't know. I'm so backed up trying to get other stuff ready. I don't know if I'll have time to get much of this ready for the QuadCon. At least it wouldn't be very pretty at this point. Missing a battery case. Oh, the battery box is clean though, so it might actually work. So that helps. But I'll try and bring some of this stuff along. And you know, I don't know, I would not expect to have all of it at all, but you never know. We'll see what happens on it, and you'll see why, because I not only have this stuff to go through, I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Gotta see if I can find the back, couple missiles, so that's kind of sort of complete actually, with the Sergeant Slaughter there. G.I. Joe, this is just cool looking piece. And I can't remember the name of the series on that where they had the tiger stripe, but this has always been a popular toy. I do have the blade, sort of, kind of. It doesn't. I don't know. I think it's the right blade. I'll have to do some more checking. It might not be the correct one, but again, I don't have it complete. So, oh, I see. It even says it right on there. That's how smart I am. Tiger Force. And that's the A10 Warthog, which again is always a popular toy for anything. I do have the engine covers. The rest of it, well, at least he's got a few missiles under there. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Here's another Tiger Force ATV. That one's a little rough. I don't know if hopefully, like I said, just hopefully some of these I'll be able to dig through. And I'll show you the pieces and parts box in just a minute here. We'll finish up with that. That's missing all sorts of stuff there. And here's the Tiger Force boat. And the decals are a little rough on these, but for having been played with, they're actually, you know, they're not bad. I've seen a few broken things, but overall, not too much. I'm thinking this is actually maybe He-Man stuff here. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe it is. I think that's Masters of the Universe off a couple of vehicles, maybe Thundercats. And here's the last, whoop, I can get it here without dumping everything. And I'm not going to pull everything out of here. So that's another box I got to go through. A lot of missiles, vehicle parts, stuff like that. So no, we'll see. I'll try and get it all fixed up here as soon as I can and cleaned up and ready to go. But it will take me some time. So that's it for this one. So check out our next video with the turtle stuff. And thanks for watching.